Can't tell you how impressed I've been. Extremely positive. Lovely to be with like-minded people, and to be able to have access to all this information is incredible. I just can't speak highly enough about it, quite honestly. I'm a migrant from another country, so doing business in this country took a long time for me to find out about and to establish myself. It's been a long, hard road, and I just wish I'd known this information when I first came in. I'd have been 10 years ahead of where I am now. Yes, very good, extremely good. And I've done business in a number of countries. There's not many places that I think will offer this sort of incredible information, incredibly powerful stuff. I do have a plan, and what this seminar does is that it precipitates, it forces you to think through important things. And the biggest learning I've probably got out of this is in the structuring, getting market ready, and in the structuring, getting the fundamentals right. Because if you haven't got that right, you don't know where you're going, you haven't got a goal. I mean, what are you doing? You're marking time, which is, I think, applies to most people in this world. So incredibly powerful stuff. Yes. So to answer your question, yes, I've got a an action plan. A couple of thoughts have been brought out by the learning here in my mind as to where I'm going. So it's been good. Yeah, it's helped me crystallize them. Look, excellent. I was familiar with both of them and most of the main team simply from the DVDs that I'd been sent prior to this. But I was very pleasantly surprised at just how warm and welcoming everybody's been. And Dymphna herself is just incredible. I mean, she's amazing. Apart from also assigning me two wives in the course of this, which was very amusing. No, very good, excellent. Can't talk highly enough about it. And actually, I'm going to persuade my children and everybody that I know of the importance of this and the life-changing aspects that Dymphna and her team have brought into my life. Incredible stuff. Look, without doubt, I would recommend it, and passionately, because what Dymphna has and her team have managed to collate and bring together, I think, is a thought process, a decision-making process, which actually turns dreamtime, dreamland, into reality. I mean, what more can you ask for? And if you're really serious about changing your life, do this course. Study under Dymphna and her team. There's no question about that. Yeah. No, I'm serious. I'm not being sort of, insincere about this. I mean this very sincerely. Yeah. I just need to relate this. I came under a very stressed situation, a business migration program. I came from Zimbabwe, where I was, casualty of the ethnic cleansing there. But however, look, the big thing was, was trying to re-establish myself in a new country, a new business environment. And this is where I realized, I was told by somebody here, the great Australian bite is not necessarily a geographical feature. So early days were very hard, and it's very steep learning curve. And now it's just so much clearer, and what would have helped in those days would have been to have come straight into one of these learning situations under Dymphna. And gosh, it would have made my life a lot easier. And what happened was I got into property up in the Northern Territory. Very unusual sort of property situation, but I didn't structure it right going in. So I now face the prospects of getting hammered with capital gains tax and etc. etc. So, you know, I missed that opportunity. However, I will never make that mistake again. Yes. It was an interesting one. Rural, remote, unzoned land, which I managed to do stuff. Funny enough, on one of the methods that Dymphna very highly recommends, which is put and call. Now, I'd never heard of this back in Africa, so it was new to me. But anyway, it was extremely successful, and I managed to get through it and made some very good returns on it. However, those returns are going to be jeopardized now because of the not structuring it properly on the front end going into it. So yeah, I'm going to be penalized. No, not anymore. No. Yeah.